Atomic Blonde is directed by David Leitch, one of the original directors behind John Wick, and stars Charlize Theron as an MI6 agent who gets sent to Berlin at the end of the Cold War to retrieve a very important list, and is also accompanied by James McAvoy. So Charlize Theron just kicks ass in this movie. She's great. I mean, you could tell she put in, the time, the dedication to do these stunts herself, and, she pulls off this very, badass, but at the same time vulnerable feel to her, which, I think you need with any good action hero, especially just a human character. It's like, she's tough and she can handle herself, but at the same time, you get to see her kind of weak and, and needing of some help, but not in a sexist, oh, save me, Mr. Man kind of way, not like that. And the best part is you can tell it's her doing these stunts and not a stunt woman, which is part of the style of the director, because he was behind John Wick, and of course Keanu Reeves did his own stunts in that movie, so of course Charlize Theron did her own stunts here, and well, it just makes the movie that much better. So James McAvoy is also in this movie, just... God damn it, James McAvoy, why are you so good in everything? I mean, he is just, he just brings a whole other level of greatness into this movie. It's like, he's just a really talented actor, and he proved that earlier this year with Split. I mean, just playing all the different personalities of one character, so, it's just like, you can never go wrong with James McAvoy. You are a treasure, sir. You are a fucking treasure. Oh yeah, Sofia Boutella is in this movie as well. She was a nice addition too, and she probably needed to be in a good movie after, The Mummy. But, yeah, she was a nice addition to this movie, and, she had some, intimate lesbian moments with Charlize Theron. Good for you, Sofia Boutella. Good for you. The action scenes are fucking fantastic. There's only a small handful of them in this movie, but I think that just makes them more special, so it's not overbloated with action, and they are just some really well choreographed and well shot action pieces. It's like a lot of long continuous takes. They use the actors, not stuntmen. Charlize Theron, she's picking shit up off the ground and using it, against her enemies, using her environment, which I love a lot. And there's this one action set piece towards the end of the movie, you'll recognize it if you see it, that it takes place mostly on a staircase, but that is a very intense action scene. That's one of the best things about the action in this movie, is that it gets more and more intense as the movie progresses, so when it gets to this one action scene towards the end, it's like, holy shit, shit's getting real here. And there were a lot of parts in this movie where Charlize Theron would do something to a guy, and everyone in the audience was like, whoa, oh, holy fucking shit. And there's also a decent amount of humor in this movie, especially in these action scenes, which, like in John Wick, the humor came from the situation, not because characters were saying goofy shit. So that's a good I think that's a good trademark of the director, but, it's like, he's got a good style, and he uses it here, so, good on you, man. Good on you. So all in all, Atomic Blonde was just a really fun, well-made action movie. It got some great action, some really good characters, and well, it was just a good time at the movies. And I'm gonna say that Atomic Blonde is great. No questions asked. So, those are my thoughts on Atomic Blonde. I got to see this movie early in advance, showing courtesy of Cinemark, but for the rest of you, you're probably gonna have to wait a couple of days, but as soon as you have seen the movie, let us know down below, and we'll see you on the questionable side.